US-based employers, they announced about 97,000 layoffs last month.
Iran's Revolutionary Guards say they have struck military bases in Kuwait and Bahrain, and this is in response to the latest US strikes on Iran.
IT layoffs, the impact of AI and other aspects on job prospects, especially on ITS sector, has been quite stark.
The world is becoming less predictable, one of the most important survival skills of 21st century. They hate volatility. They break under stress. This is what modern life has done to us. One freezes, other adapts. Very few people back up their life. A generation ago, stability felt normal, where life moved like a predictable script. Study hard, get a degree, find a good job, work for one company, get your annual increments, stay for gratuity, and retire comfortably. For millions of people, that plan worked. But today, something has changed. The world is becoming less predictable. Look at last few years alone.
Chinese health authorities are still working to identify the virus behind a pneumonia outbreak in the central city of Wuhan.
The overall sales value of housing units saw a 6% yearly jump.
Inflation in the month of March is inched higher to 3.4%. Now, this is the highest rate that we've seen in the last 12 months.
Entire industry is changing overnight, and suddenly people everywhere are asking one same question: what happened to stability? Because the future many people planned no longer looks guaranteed. But here is the uncomfortable truth. The biggest risk today is not AI, it's not inflation or recession. The biggest risk today is believing that the world will still operate by the yesterday's rule. Because while many people are desperately trying to protect stability, others are quietly becoming stronger because stability is disappearing. And the difference comes down to one powerful idea, a concept that may become one of the most important survival skills of 21st century: anti-fragility. And understanding it will completely change on how you think about money, career, success, and survival in the modern world. So let us get started. Namaste friends, I'm Rohini and you're watching the knowledge series of fincash.com. We need to understand one of the most powerful ideas of the modern world. Imagine a glass. If I drop, it shatters. Why? Because fragile things hate shock. They hate volatility. They break under stress. Now imagine a steel ball. Drop it and nothing happens. It survives. It resists stress. Now imagine something completely different. A muscle. What happens when a muscle faces resistance? It grows. Stress does not weaken it. Stress strengthens it. And this is where things become fantastic, because there is a third category which most people never think of: anti-fragile. A term popular by author and thinker Nassim Nicholas Taleb. Even ancient Indian thinkers like Acharya Chanakya spoke about the importance of adaptability, resilience, and preparing for uncertainty instead of depending completely on stability. Anti-fragile things do not merely survive volatility. They improve because of it. They become stronger through stress, randomness, and disorder. Think about life itself. Your muscle grows through resistance. Your immune system strengthens through exposure. Your confidence grows through challenges. Your experience grows through mistakes. Your wisdom grows through setbacks. Most of the valuable thing in life is built through pressure. They are not built through comfort. And once you realize this, you will start seeing the world differently. Because suddenly the goal is no longer how do I avoid every difficulty. The question becomes, how do I build a life that gains from uncertainty instead of collapsing because of it? And that brings us to the real problem. Modern life is quietly making millions of people fragile. Most people are not born fragile. They've become fragile slowly. This is what modern life has done to us. And there is nothing wrong in wanting stability. The problem begins when stability becomes dependency, because dependency creates fragility. If your entire financial life depends on one employer, one salary, one skill, one industry, what happens when that single pillar disappears? Suddenly, the things that once made you feel secure becomes your biggest vulnerability. And this is what is happening everywhere today. A software engineer depends entirely on one coding skill until AI changes the industry. A creator depends entirely on one platform until the algorithm changes. A business depends on one market until regulations shift. A family depends on one income source until layoffs arrive. Modern life often rewards optimization, but over optimization creates weakness. People optimize their lives so tightly that even small disruption creates chaos. No emergency saving, no backup skill, no alternative income, no emotional resilience. Everything works perfectly until something goes wrong. And perhaps the biggest fragility is all psychological. Many people are not addicted to stability, they are addicted to predictability. They want life to behave exactly as expected, but reality does not work like that. Markets change, technology changes, industry change, opportunities move, and the more emotional dependent someone becomes on comfort, the more shocking changes feel. This is why crises expose fragility so brutally, because crises reveal what was never truly stable to begin with, and this becomes even more important once you notice that where the world is heading next. The next decade may become one of the most disruptive periods in the modern history. Artificial intelligence, automation, war, natural calamities, global competition, new business models. Entire profession is evolving faster than before. Earlier, knowledge was power, but today learning speed is power. Because information is becoming cheaper, competition is becoming global, technology is lowering entry barriers everywhere. And in a rapidly evolving world, adaptability becomes more valuable than certainty. So now let us understand that what actually makes a person anti-fragile psychologically. Because anti-fragility is not about career or money. It is a way of thinking. They understand something important, that no system remains stable forever. Anti-fragile people also think differently about failure. Most people see failure as evidence that something has gone wrong, but anti-fragile people often see failure as a feedback. They test ideas, learn quickly, adjust rapidly, move forward again. Ordinary mind sees threat, anti-fragile sees information. One freezes, other adapts. And over time, those small differences compound into completely different lives. This is anti-fragile advantage. No perfect prediction, no luck. The ability to evolve faster than the environment around you. And in the modern world, that may become one of the most valuable skill a person can develop, which brings us to the next important question, that is how an ordinary person can become more anti-fragile. How do you build an anti-fragile life? Let's start with the most important principle. Don't rely on fixed plan. Build options. Ask yourself that if your current income disappears tomorrow, what could you still do? Could you freelance, consult, teach, create content, use AI tools professionally, work remotely for global clients, or start a side business? Because the future belongs to the people with choices. It's not for the people who depend entirely on certainty. Most people ask, what is the best skill to learn? It's a wrong question. The better question is, what combination of skill makes me difficult to replace? For example, an accountant who understands AI, a doctor who communicates exceptionally well, a teacher who creates digital content, an engineer who understands business, a designer who can sell ideas. The future rewards combination, not isolated expertise. Every year, try to add one complementary skill. Over a decade, that creates massive compounding advantage. Most people pack up their phone. Very few people pack up their lives. Imagine if your salary stopped today. How long could you survive without panic? 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months? Anti-fragility starts with breathing space. Because when someone has zero financial caution, every decision becomes driven by fear. And fear creates fragile thinking. That is why emergency reserves matter. Not because disaster is guaranteed, but because reserves create freedom. And freedom creates better decision. Ask yourself, what single point failure exists in my life right now? Then slowly reduce that risk over the time. That is anti-fragility in practice. Most people wait for the life to test them. Anti-fragile people test themselves first. They voluntarily do difficult things, not because they enjoy suffering, because small discomfort builds resistance. So speak publicly, travel alone, learn difficult skills, exercise consistently, start side project, have uncomfortable conversation. Each challenges teaches your brain something important. It is that you can handle instability, and over the time see how your confidence compounds. Turn every crisis into a question. This may be the most powerful habit of all. When most people face disruption, they ask, why this is happening to me? But anti-fragile people ask, what is this trying to teach me? When AI arrived, instead of asking, will AI replace me? Ask yourself that, how can AI make me more valuable? When industry change, instead of asking, why is this happening? Ask, where is the opportunity? The event remains the same, but the questions changes everything. The modern world does not stay still for long, and the people who survive in this world are the ones who may not resist change. They are the ones who adapt to the change and learn to grow faster from it. And once you truly understand this formula, uncertainty stops looking like enemy. It rather starts looking like preparation. So wear your shield and prepare for the future, because if you look at the world through the eyes of top leaders, economists, you will realize that the coming times may not be as smooth as it should be. So it is your life, it is your finances, it is your career. Prepare it way in advance.